Peace, everyone. My name is Chani Kinsler, also known as CK the Poet, and we're back with a new Black Knowledge special. Our ancestors used education and the skill learned at college and vocational school to advance their people and help their community. If it wasn't for their sacrifice through the obstacles and barriers of Black codes and a restricting society that regulated provisions for schools, we would still be held back to this day, most likely in the same condition. The Freedmen's Bureau was essential during the Reconstruction era in Marion County, Florida, especially in helping newly freed Africans in getting land, jobs, skills, food, also setting up some of the first Black schools like Howard and Fessenden Academy, even providing financial aid and teachers. Howard Academy was the first school for African American children in the late 1860s. The anti-literacy laws didn't stop Black people from running this school themselves soon after it was built with African American teachers. The school was built in 1866. It was named after a former slave owner, James H. Howard, whom donated land for the school, or after General Otis Howard, ex-federal officer who was in charge of the Freedmen's Bureau and was interested in education of Blacks. At the time, it was the only school Black children could get an education, learning to spell, recite the alphabet, being taught morals and manners, patriotism, along with other academic studies, even allowing the smarter kids to teach the other students. The school received old books from the then Ocala High School, a white-only school, which is now called Forest High School. The Black teachers were really nurturing and really gave the students a lot of work to do to encourage them to be excited about getting an education and learning. Many former students recalled the teachers would groom them if their hair or clothes was messy. Howard Academy was destroyed in a fire in 1887 and in 1935, rebuilt both times. After the second fire, it was made out of brick. Howard Academy was one of the best schools in the state of Florida at the time. Using the Greco-Roman model, the school had a strong emphasis on academics. It was one of two schools in Florida at the time that awarded a high school diploma to African Americans. The only other school at the time was Lincoln High School in Tallahassee, Florida. There was some issues with the principal during the 1900s. B.F. Hartwell appeared to not care about the students, forced poor teaching methods, was domineering with his teachers, implemented strict unorthodox grading methods, failed most of the students, and other managerial issues took place as well. The request by the faculty and local Blacks in the community for his removal was not granted. It is clear that this man had the right people and politicians in his pocket. Howard Academy was closed down in 1955. The students were moved to the newly built Howard High School. The school closed down as well briefly in 1969 after schools were integrated in 1968. The school today is Howard Middle School, which has a magnet program for high achievers. Fun fact, in 1937, Howard Academy was used as a secret meeting place by Howard Davis, Harry Moore, Noah Griffin, Dr. Gilbert Porter, and John Gilbert. These 5 Black men were part of the Florida State Teacher Association, and their agenda was justice for equalization in the school system. This pursuit for social justice did not come without a cost. These men, very well known from their respective areas, teaching meant everything to them, as well did social justice. Well respected and loved by many, some were killed for their pursuit of justice in the state of Florida, and even had books written about them. Others lost their job because they stood up for what was right and would not be bullied into submission. Fearless, dedicated. These ancestors were educators, civil rights fighters, and had strong Black women that supported them and participated as well. These men knew the racial discrimination the teachers and students endured was wrong. and it interfered with the learning process. So they utilized every tool, including the court system, to rectify discrimination practices. Howard Academy also had many notable alumni. Some went to be doctors, politicians, and important community figures that are definitely worth noting. One notable graduate from the school was Dr. Effie Carey Mitchell Hampton, the first African American woman to become a doctor in Marion County, Florida. She married Lee Royal Hampton, the first black dentist in the area. He was a powerful advocate for furthering education for blacks. The black college in Marion County, Florida was called Howard Junior College, later renamed Hampton Junior College, which later became the Central Florida Community College after integration, and today is called College of Central Florida. The college eventually built the Hampton Center to honor Lee Hampton and his practice of dentistry. Howard Academy is still in the black community today. It's called Howard Academy Community Center, and it serves as a safe place for children to receive specialized learning-centered activities and community programs to positively enrich lives and impact community development. It has a section inside called the Black History Museum of Marion County. Well, everyone, that's my presentation. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, share, subscribe to New Black Knowledge. I wanted to do a video on Howard Academy because it was the first black school in Marion County, Florida. And of course, my family on my mother and father's side going to this school, as well as the then Howard High School and back then called Hampton College. Look forward to me bringing more history on prosperous African Americans in Marion County, Florida. New Black Knowledge is all about elevating black people and having us start where we stand in regards to learning about our history and the contributions that we as a people have made. If there's anything anyone should take away from this presentation, is that education was regarded as the highest importance to our ancestors, and they used it to survive and take on roles to become educators of the youth, doctors of the sick, scientists for advancement to solve problems, and politicians to help the black community thrive and get the things that were needed to secure their future. And we should honor them by continuing what they did and remembering what they did. And I hope you learned something today. Each one teach one. NBK Way, every day, all day. Peace.